Hey guys, I'm Tutorial Phil. Welcome back to my channel. I have a video on this is new skincare product, Humanrace. It was developed by Pharrell Williams and his dermatologist. So this had just launched. So I ordered the routine pack. It's called the 3-minute facial and it includes 3 items. What I'm going to do in this video is a general unboxing showing you what it looks like. I'll show you how the product looks like on the skin, and then I'll give you my first impressions after using it once. And it tells you the instructions. It's a 3-step system. So first is a powder cleanser, and then an exfoliator, and then lastly would be basically a lotion. So here you get a little bit of intro on it. You have it in English and in French. These are the ingredients. And the product is made in the United States. Also, when you see that symbol, it means it has a shelf life of 12 months, which is a year after you open it. And then that symbol means that it's cruelty-free, that it wasn't tested on animals. Here is the kit, and it comes with the information card. It's basically the same information as the back. Tells you what each of the items are and how to use them. And these are meant to be refillable. You can get the refills. So it's a little less packaging, a little less waste if you want to continue to use it. So these are the 3 items. I do like the packaging. It's plastic, but I do like the color and the overall design of it. This is the cleanser. So it's kind of a dome. I'm just gonna shake some out. It doesn't really have a smell. This is the rice powder cleanser, and you're supposed to add some water. And I've actually used a powder cleanser before, and it was with Diptyque, and they gave me this foam ball to help foam it up. This one didn't come with that, but I think you should just be able to mix it in your hand. So it has a kind of milky consistency. It doesn't really foam up like soap. So it's supposed to create a lather, but I think because I didn't put enough on my skin or my hand, it's not really creating a lather. I would say this is unscented. It smells slightly acidic. This is the exfoliator, Lotus enzyme exfoliator. So this is the refill kit. I don't know why it came off. Oh, there you go. So I've never used an applicator like this, so it pumps and the product comes out of the top like that, and I guess you're supposed to scoop it up. So this does have some microscopic beads in it, but it's very light. I would say it's a pretty light exfoliator. And this one also has kind of a acidic smell. I don't think any of these are perfume, but I'll see about this one. It just smells like the product they put in here. I think this one contains an acid. So that's pretty much just what it smells like, but you would wash this away anyway. And this is meant to be used, I think, 2 or 3 times a week. So this is the last item. This is the last step because this is the moisturizer. This one doesn't have an applicator, so it's just a tub of cream. It has a very light texture. So actually I'm gonna put it on this side. It's definitely not greasy. It feels like more of a glycerin-based moisturizer. And it doesn't dry glossy either. And this is also not scented, but this doesn't have the acidic smells that the cleanser and the exfoliator has. If there's any smell, it's almost just a super light milk scent. And then on the bottom, it also has the information that's made in the United States from globally sourced materials. I forgot to mention, so the lotion is 2.1 fluid ounce. The exfoliator is 2.4, so it has glycolic acid in the fruit AHAs. I think the alpha hydroxyl acids, which is why it smelled kind of vinegary. And then this is the cleanser, which also has the fruit alpha hydroxyl acids, snow mushroom, geranium. This one is 1.4 ounce, but this is a powder, so it doesn't really translate 1-to-1 to liquid because it's going to depend how much you dilute it with. There isn't exactly clear direction on how much to dilute it. So I had just tried all 3 of these products. First impressions for this one, this is a fairly light cleanser. Even though I added quite a bit more powder on my hand, I still couldn't really get it to a foamy lather, which is what the direction says, but I was still able to apply it to my face. I don't think this is going to be that great for super oily skin, even though for the ingredients, the first ingredient is, I think, clay and rice powder. So it's supposed to absorb oil. I think you may want to leave it on a little bit longer if you do have more oily skin. But I will say it still felt like it cleansed my skin, and it didn't necessarily strip away all of my oils that are on my skin. So I'm not totally sold on this one just yet. The exfoliator, I can definitely feel working. I think 8% glycolic acid is pretty high, plus it has an additional 2% of the fruit alpha hydroxyl acids. This one, if you're not used to using any type of acid cleansers or mask, it's going to irritate your skin. Even for me, I've used acid treatment before. It still made my skin a little bit red. I did leave it on for about 1 minute so that more of the acid can take effect. So depending on your comfort level with direct acids on your face, you can, I feel like either you rinse it off after you apply it, or you would wait a couple minutes before rinsing it off. And after using these two, I mean, even after using the cleanser, my face did feel kind of softer. I definitely noticed a difference in the texture of my skin after using this one for the first time, but this is one that you're not supposed to use every day. This one it's glycerin based, so it's non-greasy. It's light, but it actually is fairly substantial, so you don't have to use a lot of it for your face. It has a pretty matte finish, even though it's like a shiny product. It does leave kind of a matte finish. So it's a pretty nice moisturizer, I think. I don't really know if all of these extra ingredients are going to do too much besides the glycerin that's in here, because that's really the main ingredient that is moisturizing your face. I generally use oils to moisturize my face though, because your skin naturally produces oil to moisturize your skin. So that was just my first impressions, first time using these 3 products together. I'll continue using it, and then I'll post an update on how I feel like they're performing. And that's my video. Thank you for watching. I'd be curious to know if you've tried this and what your opinions are. And I'll try to update you as I use it, because I am planning to use it, though I already have a regimen in place. But I did want to try this just to kind of see what it was like, and I do like the packaging, so that's something I'm always on the lookout for. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.